And also interesting that you didn't stay within that realm, meaning you didn't necessarily work with young girls about being abused. Your area of giving back was wider.
I did work with girls. I did want to write stories to help other girls who would be in similar situations, because it's alive and well today.
It is.
It's awful. Yeah, those stories, I would probably like to put together short stories for that purpose, to help others in the same situations, to give them strength that there is help out there. I personally had help through my school and was rescued by a community policeman and a school nurse. And they had seen marks on my body and they reported it, and I was petrified to say anything. They called me in and they say, "You don't have to live this life.
Wow.
We are here to help you."
That's some school. How old were you?
I was in high school, and so probably 14 at the time, and I was petrified of my family, not to say anything. I was the only child, and I was a slave. I took care of 25 horses and 40 dogs and 20 goats and 10 boars, and it was they had to hire 3 people to replace me. So that was my, the animals were my family.
Yeah.
More than my real human family.
Yes.
And when they found that out, that's how they finally, none of the abuse ever got into me, because I just became you become hardened, you start, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like walls, you set up walls to protect yourself by natural survival instincts, even as a child. And so started probably when I was like 12, I guess, and generational abuse. And I think once you start protecting yourself and you have an outlet, mine was animals and taking care of animals. Once that happened, they were my family. They were the ones I was living for. They're the ones that I was connecting to, the horses, everything that I was, taking care of, raising foals, delivering foals, sleeping with them, everything. That I was always answering. My question was, why? When I would cry, it would be with them. Wouldn't be with my birth parents. And I just wasn't allowed to see any other children or any other kids. I was very isolated, out in the boonies. And school was very escapism, but I always had to go back. It was like this weird journey. And this nurse approached me.
Wow.
And Norma Pasquale was her name. And she brought me into her office, and I wouldn't talk. It took her a long time to get me to talk to her, to tell her what was going on.